Hello, everybody. This is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my Alabama Crimson Tide football predictions. Alabama is ranked number 2 in the FPI, so today we are doing Alabama. Before I get started, I'm going to go through the best case and worst case scenario for Alabama. Best case scenario is that they win every game they play in and win the national championship. Worst case scenario, they go 11-1 and they miss out on the college football playoffs and are playing a New Year's Six bowl. So those are the expectations for Alabama. Those are the expectations you should expect from Alabama. I expect them to get back to the college football playoffs, but you're going to see here in my predictions exactly game by game where do I think I have Alabama going. Before I get started, let's go through our numbers real quick. FPI has Alabama going 11-1. They give them a 10% chance of going undefeated. They give them a 36% chance to win the SEC, the conference that Alabama is in, and they give them the 30th hardest ranked schedule out of the country out of 130 teams, which I disagree with. I think the schedule is a cakewalk for Alabama, and I think the schedule is pathetic for a team that is very talented like Alabama. Their best non-conference game is Louisville. I think that's weak, and to me, their toughest game is at LSU, and that's them coming off a bye. To me, that is also weak. So I think this is a very easy schedule, but that's just me. So anyways, now I'm going to go game by game. Alabama has 3 easy wins against Arkansas State. So let's give them a win there. Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Let's give them a win there. And the Citadel. Give them a win there. So those are 3 easy wins, all non-conference games. 2 against 2 teams out of the Sun Belt Conference, and then 1 FCS opponent. So now I'm going to get my predictions game by game. First game is against Louisville. It's at a neutral site, which is in Orlando, Florida. Louisville has no more Lamar Jackson, and with Louisville, no Lamar Jackson, no problem for Alabama. I would like to see Lamar Jackson face this Alabama team just to see what he'll do against this defense. But at the end of the day, I have to pick Alabama to win in a blowout fashion. And my score is 41-13 Alabama in this one. I think they get out early, 24-0, and go from there. Next game is Arkansas State. They have a good quarterback, Arkansas State. I can't think of his name on the top of my head. They might score like a touchdown too, but that's just about it. As Alabama's high-power offense against their quarterback, Tigaloo, or I have trouble pronouncing his name. He's Hawaiian. It's like Tigaloo or something like that. I think he's going to have a field day against Arkansas State, and I think they win this game 49-10. Next game is our first game in the conference. It's at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is still getting punished due to that scandal. I also believe that Ole Miss isn't going to be good to 2020. If you saw last year's game, Alabama blew them out 66-3. I do think Alabama will not score 60-plus on them, but I do think Alabama will score 40-plus on them, as I have Alabama winning this 45-20. Next game is Texas A&M, Alabama's first real test, in my opinion. Texas A&M has a new coach in Jimbo Fisher, and this game is in Tuscaloosa, which is good for Alabama. But at the end, I know I picked Texas A&M yesterday to pull off the upset against Clemson, but they're not going to pull off the upset against Alabama, as I have Alabama winning this game 31-20. I think Alabama pulls away late. Next game is against Louisiana. The FPI only gives Louisiana a 0.4% shot of beating Alabama, and I'm gonna definitely pick Alabama in this game. I'm gonna say Alabama beats the crap out of them, 49-0. I think Alabama would probably plays a second string, probably in the second half. Next game is at Arkansas for Alabama. Arkansas does play Alabama tough. The defense does play Alabama tough, but with a new head coach and a new scheme, I don't know what we're going to get out of this Arkansas team. So they're kind of up in the air, Arkansas. But I do think either way, Alabama still beats them and kind of beats them kind of big. I have them beating them 45-17. Next game is against Missouri. They're giving Missouri a 12% chance of upsetting Alabama. This is probably the biggest test for this defense all year, in my opinion, for this Alabama defense with Missouri's quarterback Jeff Locke, and I think Missouri will put up points, but at the end of the day, I gotta go with Alabama in this one. And I think this is going to be a high-scoring game as Alabama's offense, I think, is going to be really good this year. And I have it in a shootout. My final score is going to be 55-49 Alabama. Next game is at Tennessee. Tennessee's defense looked really bad in the spring game. They give Tennessee an 11% chance of pulling off the upset. I just don't see it. And I have Alabama winning this game 48-21. I think Tennessee maybe scores 2 touchdowns early, keeps it close in the first quarter, but after that, it goes bye-bye. Then they have the bye at the perfect time, as after coming off the bye, they're at LSU in Death Valley. This is going to be the toughest game of the year, in my opinion. LSU, some people think they're going to be really good, some people think they're going to be really bad, so who knows what we get out of LSU. Personally, I don't think LSU is going to be that good, but it is LSU is always tough at home. It's always tough when they play in Death Valley and Baton Rouge. So Alabama, I think, will go in there and get the win though. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Probably Alabama's offense, their worst game of the year. I'm going to say they win this game 21-7. It'll probably be like 14-7 going into the fourth quarter. And Alabama pulls away late with a touchdown. Next game is at Mississippi State at home. If this was on the road, I would be tempted to pick the upset. They give Mississippi State a 21% chance of pulling off the upset. I don't see Mississippi State pulling off the upset. And I actually have Alabama kind of making a statement in this game, as I have Alabama winning 34-14. Next game is against the Citadel FCS opponent. I don't see Alabama at all losing this game. I think they played their second string for most of this game, and I have Alabama winning this game 52-14. I think it'll be a blowout. And then last game of the year, the Iron Bowl. It is in Tuscaloosa this year. Last year, Auburn won this game 27-14. The thing with Auburn is that I think their schedule is really tough. Even though they have Alabama's schedule, the FBI tough. They have their schedule tougher than Auburn's, which I absolutely disagree with. Auburn has Alabama and Georgia on the road, and they have Washington at a neutral site, and I think they have Mississippi State on the road, and Auburn doesn't play well on the road, so I could see them losing a few games. Auburn might be desperate and actually pull off the upset in this one, though. But with Alabama at home in Tuscaloosa, I just gotta pick Alabama in this one, and I have Alabama winning this game 24-14. I think it'll be a 10-point game. It'll be 17-14 late, and Alabama pulls away with a touchdown. So my final prediction for Alabama is 12-0. With going 8-0 in the SEC, since the SEC only plays 8 conference games. So those are my Alabama football predictions. Tell me what you think about my predictions below, and I'll be interested to see what you say about my predictions. And I want to see your predictions as well. Just leave them in the comment section. Also, please like this video and subscribe. That will be greatly appreciated. Later tonight, I'll be coming out with my NBA free agency recap for day 2, and then after that, I'm going to be doing a video going on a rant about something I saw earlier today. So, thanks for watching the video. Once again, please subscribe and like the video. And this is McD the Beast signing off.